welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie, and today we're in my kitchen where we are going to, I've got to put away the groceries and I've got to prepare a meal that I can have tonight and tomorrow for lunch. And as we do that, we'll just go through and I'll just kind of chat with you about the healthy eating journey I'm on. I'm trying. Right now, I gotta put the groceries away. Yeah, and my kitchen's a wreck. Imagine that. Left it in the car. All right then. All right, so there's going to be rings in my glasses because I have my ring light. End of the day. Whatever. It doesn't go there. Let me concentrate on what I'm doing because apparently I have no idea what it is that I am doing. What's going on? Okay. I'm going to take this and wash my hands again. So we don't splash up on our dress. Alright, so as you know, I have been on, I guess, a health journey, just trying to get healthier. My doctor's been after me for many years to exercise and lose weight, and I don't know if it was just depression or what it was, but I just was like, about the whole thing. But if I have somebody to work out with and go to the gym, I will be there every day, all day, hours at a time. Well, I used to be hours at a time. Now we're a little big and it's hard. But I'm trying to eat healthier, and so far through diet, which is mainly portion control and cutting back on things like the sugary sweets, junk food, and replacing it with more natural sugars or proteins that'll fill me up longer and I won't feel hungry. My main problem, really, more so than overeating at every meal, was not eating at all until dinner time and then gorging until it hurt. So, you want to get 1,500 calories a day. Well, I was getting them all at night, but it was all like cheeseburgers, deep fried chicken tenders, anything from a takeout. I was getting a bunch of takeout, which you have no control over what kind of, oils they're using. It's everything. So, I was telling my friend at work that I wanted to start losing weight and getting back in shape. And she said, well, I need to go to the gym. My blood pressure's getting high. I said, well, my cholesterol's out of control. My weight's out of control. My mood. I feel like I'm fat and lazy. I don't want to do anything but sleep. And so we, started going to the gym at the university where we work at Is that a proper sentence? And I just ride the bike for 30 minutes because, I want to be close to her and doing what just being close to her to motivate me. And those first 2 minutes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to make it. And if I just put on a YouTube video or, watch a show or something that just grabs me, then I'm just cycling, and the next thing you know, I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to make it, but it's been 5 minutes. And I tell myself, you've made it 5 minutes. You only have 25 more to go. Just push yourself another 5 minutes. And then I just have to keep talking to myself. You can do it. You've done 8 minutes. Just do 2 more and get to 10. Wow, look, you went to 10. And by 10, between 10, 15, it starts to not be so much of that getting started, oh, this is horrible, but more of the, okay, yeah, I feel it. And by probably 15 to 20 minutes, I'm like, just get me to that last 10 minutes. So it's a battle. It's a definite battle all the way through just to get to that 30 minutes. But I do it. I do it because, I just think in my mind, if I don't do this, I'm never going to change. Nothing's going to change until I change it. So that's what I do. I push myself through. I talk myself through every hard minute, every hard 5 minutes. I remind myself why I'm doing this, and I just keep going. So that's part 1 of the journey. Part 2 is eating healthier. Like I said, I wasn't eating regularly throughout the day, and then I'd gorge on one meal, whether that be lunch or dinner. I've never been a breakfast eater. So that would be lunch or dinner, and I'd eat, 1,600 calories, and I'm done for the day with that one meal. And then I'd go get in the bed by 6 o'clock and just lay there and watch TV and eat gummy bears. So I decided, you know what, the exercise is good, but I really need to learn how to diet because I've never had to diet before now. This is all menopausal weight. Everything's slowing down, you're aging, you're getting older, you've had your kids, your body's just like, we done. And so I was like, I really need to see a nutritionist. Like, I know you should have not as much sugar and not as much saturated fats and blah, blah, blah. But I shouldn't say blah, blah, blah. That's not very professional, sorry, but you know what I'm saying. So you shouldn't have as many sugars, or you should, be low on saturated fats. Sure. But my first 2 questions were, when I'm looking at a label, what do I, for my specific needs, like what I need compared to a 25-year-old is going to be different. Like they can have higher sugars or carbs or whatever, and burn that off just standing there. Me, I got to take a few steps to burn it off. So, my first thing was, what should I look for? So we talked about that, and then, I kind of did my own research, and I still meet with her once a week, and I show her what I'm eating and what I'm doing and what my weight loss is, and ask her for, whatever questions I might have, and she shares things with me that are, ideas. Considering I eat no fish, nothing out of the sea, I have to find a way to get that vitamin E, I guess it is, that good fat that you get from fish. I have to find other ways. That's through nuts. That's through, don't remember. I'd have to look at my list, which actually I have here. Oh yeah, she told me I have to get more soluble fiber, which is going to help to break down and push out that bad cholesterol. Who knew that? Well, what sources are there of soluble fiber that Picky Me would eat? There's oatmeal, there's apples, there's pistachios, there's black beans, avocados, bananas, broccolis, carrots, popcorn. All of that is a good source of soluble fiber. So, I just went through, this is from the Department of Health and Human Services, I believe is where I pulled it. And I just said foods to choose to lower your cholesterol. And so I just went through here, and at the end it gives you food sources in each of these groups. Unsaturated fats, soluble fiber, and plant sterols and stanols that you should have. And it gives you all of these foods. You know, well, I went and I wrote down the ones that I liked from the list, researched further what foods are high in soluble fiber. You know, what foods have unsaturated fats and, you know, no trans fat, or what plants have sterols. Who knew that? Nobody knew that. So anyway, I did that, and I made kind of like a running grocery list from that. Well, I found out this week that if I don't prepare myself in advance, well, I guess it was last Friday, that if I don't prepare myself in advance, meal plan, and have each day's meal portioned in the refrigerator, ready to grab and go, that it's a hot mess. Like, I did not do well last Friday with my foods at all. I kind of had like a junk day. But I refused to go out and eat. Instead, I forced myself to eat carrot sticks and cucumbers, whatever I had, but I was not going to eat any, you know, prepared foods in deep, fat, greasy oils. So, you know, it gets better. It gets easier and it gets better, you know, instead of thinking, oh my God, I've got to go on this diet and I've got to watch my calories and blah, 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 like I was in the beginning. I said blah, blah, blah again. It's more like, okay, what of these foods that I have on my list do I want to pair together and make meals with? Much easier. Okay, so instead of worrying so much about, you know, I can only have this amount of calories and I can only have this amount of fat and this amount of this and this amount of that, what I do is I look at my list and I say, okay, what meals can I make from these items that are different from last week's? Because that's another thing. I'm not too keen on leftovers. So I like, if I have something like 4 chicken breasts, I'll cut them in half, you know, fry up 4 halves, 2 breasts, and have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, and then lunch one day, and then maybe take the other 2 that are cooked and freeze them along with the other 2, and then I can pull those others that are pre-cooked out and have dinner and lunch another week. But I don't have to do it 4 in 1 week, because that would, I just can't. Okay. I know y'all are like, what's wrong with it? So look, let's just say this. I could not be someone who says, what I eat in a day, because I have to have variety. I can't eat the same thing for 2 days in a row. That would just, I would barf. I can't force feed myself. If I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry. In the mornings, I have been kind of force feeding myself, but I make it not so bad by making a smoothie every morning. I just put, you know, raw oats in it, Greek yogurt, and actually I'm putting vanilla Greek yogurt in it because that had less sugar and calories than the non-flavored. So I'm putting those, and then I put frozen strawberry bananas, and no sugars, no anything. I've really, like, I don't put any sugar in my coffee. I do put creamer, that's already got sugar. And I've noticed that my palate has really changed. Like, I went to eat 4 gummy bears and it was just too much sugar on my tongue. We had to take that out. That had to be spit out. And I can eat 1 at a time, but I can't gorge on 4 like I used to. So you will notice subtle changes. If you make them, you know, you might, I remember a few years ago, I tried the whole smoothie thing, and without sugar, I just couldn't drink it. And now I'm like, you know, the first couple of days, you have to get them down because they don't have any sugar. It's just like eating a strawberry with oats. It's not that bad. It's just, I'm a sugar girl. I love sugar, I love salt, I love butter, I love saturated fat. And so I had to drink a couple, and now I'm like, they're fine. They don't need sugar. They're fine. Duke, I'm going to need for you to get down off my Uncle Sam's display. Thank you. We're not going to knock that over. I know we're not, Boogie Bear. I know we're not. No, we're not. So, what I thought we would do tonight is prepare some chicken. And yes, it's going to be fried, but I'm frying in olive oil, very minimal. I mean, I used to get canola oil, but I guess that isn't any good. That's on the list. It's supposed to be good, but maybe you're not supposed to fry it all. But I love me some fried chicken, so we're just going to put a little less oil in it. Okay? Because I'm going to have some. This has grease in it. It's fine. We can put a little more in there. Let me just wipe that out. And then fried up the steak. We're not too particular around here. It's fine. It'll get washed tonight, but I'm trying to make this video pretty quick. Just to give you an idea, hopefully. I don't know, this might not be a good idea. We're frying. But we're frying in extra virgin olive oil, so that's good, right? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so what I was going to do, darlings, is I'm going to bring this over here so you can see what I'm doing. $2.19 a pound. I'm going to show that to my niece, because she went and got some dang chicken. Oh, it was on sale from 5 something to 3 something a pound. I said, that's ridiculous, Deanne. That's way too much. So I'm going to have to show her that, because chicken should not be any more than $2-3 a pound. Inflation and all. These are so cold, they a little frozen. They're big. Goodness. I might be able to cut this one in thirds and have enough. Just trying to think. Okay, so I'm going to third these 2 chickens, and I'm cutting all this fat off, because I do not eat fat. I never have eaten fat. There's no bones, no veins, and no fat on my meats, because we don't do that. I don't know. I got food issues, people. Oh, don't know what that is, but it's coming off. That's coming off. That's coming off. There's a little vein there. That's got to go. Don't do it. Okay. I'm not going to talk about the ligament running through it. Pretend it's not there. I hope it fries away. Okay, let me get my pan ready. Riveting. Just riveting, isn't it? Watching me try and do this. This dumb thing doesn't come out very well. It's alright. a lot less oil than I used to use. So that's a good thing. Right, I'm going to put this on about 5. And we're going to grab a couple of eggs. That didn't work out so well. No, it worked, but it wasn't pretty. It wasn't a pretty one-handed crack. So that's part of the shell right there. There we go. That one was much better. See? Just needed y'all to watch me. Make it better. All right, now the egg will be beaten. To the egg, we add a little bit of lemon juice. I don't measure. I just do whatever. But if y'all have been in the kitchen with me before, you know that. If you have successfully fed a child any meal and they have eaten it, you're a gourmet chef. So you don't have to measure. Okay? So then, with that chicken pieces, all of a sudden I get country. I don't know what happened. Y'all, they just want camera time. Little brat children of mine. Alright, we dump it in there, and then oh, I don't have anything to put up like this. Man, don't say it's so, no. Oh, well, that's just awful because I'm supposed to fry this up in some panko, whatever it's called. Hold on. Go ahead. Big child. Cat, what are you doing? No. Don't have any panko, so we're going to have to use some house entree. That's all I got. I thought I had panko. I don't know what to call it. Little breadcrumbs. Whatever. It's lemon crusted chicken, okay? It's supposed to be done in panko, but don't have any panko. So we're just going to do it in the house archery. Everything will be fine. Probably not a good idea to do a cook with me with fried foods when I'm trying to tell you I'm dieting, but oh, I've lost 5 pounds so far in a month, so that's a good thing. The nutritionist also told me that I need to eat more fiber and more protein, and that I need to focus more on building muscle to protect my bones as they age. Fantastic. I'll tell you what. So that's what we're trying to do. I haven't done much strength training, but I did get some resistance bands. I'm gonna have to vacuum. I got some resistance bands from Walmart. Wow. Oh, wow. It's bad, y'all. It's real bad. So yeah, I've used them once. I have a bike that I use at home for when I don't work out at work. Used that a couple of times, but I'm not getting rid of it because I got rid of my last one and I regretted it, you know, when I wanted to get in shape again. And now that I feel like I'm really, really more serious about it than I was, I'm not getting rid of it. All right, let me get the dust. All right, so I am going to have corn with it. I thought about having lima beans with it, but I had a pretty fibrous lunch. I had a salad with, just vegetables and steak in it. So, she said that brown rice is healthier than white rice because with brown rice it has all of the natural stuff on it. White rice, they take off that outer shell and it's just white. So she said brown rice is no real difference, it's just chewier. I don't know if I like it or not, so I got these little microwavable brown rice cups because I didn't want to get a whole box, and what if I don't like it? And yeah, I'm just very picky. But I do like my rice and my noodles, all of my pastas, a little al dente, a little, still starchy and chewy. So this might be a good option. We'll see if I like it. One of them just had a little noise. Remove film from cup. Heat on high for 1 minute. You don't put water in it? Okay. Very puzzling. It must have something in there. Okay. I have arthritis. I can't. What is that? Okay, it's some kind of moisture in there. Probably like a chicken stock or something, maybe. I don't know, folks. I don't know. We're just gonna try it. And just give having a moment, that's all. I don't know why they don't want to flip. Okay, there we go. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. It's steamy in there. But I'm gonna take, oh my God, I only get 2. I thought I got 4. Can't believe the amount of money I paid for 2. That was dumb. But whatever. Gotta find out if I like it. Gonna force myself to eat these 2. Alright, this needs to be steamed. I usually boil it, but I'm gonna steam it this time because it's 8 o'clock at night. Well, we don't know now, do we? Place it this side up. Recommend microwave on high for the recommended cook time. Well, you just tell me where that cook time is. Oh, we got to know our watts. We don't know our watts. We're going to say 5 minutes. 5:30 sounds good. Oh, this side up. What side is this side? 5:33 start. I'm going to take these little pieces of chicken out. Pretty sure they're done. This liver's just going to get away from me, doesn't it? Turn off the heat and let these cook a little bit more. So what I plan to do with these pieces of chicken is tonight I'm going to have chicken, corn, and rice. Tomorrow for lunch I'll have chicken, corn, and rice. Then the next evening probably have chicken. Maybe have chicken, I don't know. I might just take these pieces and shred them up and add them into a salad and have like salad with chicken in it one day for lunch. I might freeze a couple pieces just to, you know, so I'm not eating chicken all week. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video because I've got a lot of things I've got to do and it's getting late. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because every once in a while I'm going to bring you something of a healthy recipe that I've found or something that I've learned or this is my workout routine. You just never know. So I'm probably going to start incorporating this healthy lifestyle into my videos. If it's something that you're interested in, like I said, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.